I had a question up on the screen a little bit ago. Apparently, Spotify is trying to enter the Hi-Fi market.
I saw that. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
So I'll tell you. I'm honest, right? So here, you got to be honest with your audience, right? Cobuzz hooks me up, so I'm not trying to pay for anything extra. I don't make that much here on YouTube, and so like, unless Spotify wants to hit me up, I'll check it out.
That's a good idea.
What do they want to do, Chana?
Well, I'm pulling up an article.
They have their premium.
They're doing their high. I guess it's their high res thing because Amazon's got the HD, and then you've got Tidal with their HD and high res. So Spotify's doing that now because
Tidal also has MQA. So Spotify Hi-Fi is a lossless streaming tier coming later this year.
Gotcha.
But did they not already have lossless? I don't do Spotify, so I don't know. So they capped it at 320.
What is it? 384, whatever.
Yeah, 397. I don't know.
320.
We're just making them
here. Spotify pops out at 320.
320. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So with 96K 24-bit on Tidal Masters in Cobuzz, maybe they're going to try and do that. Oh, it doesn't say. That's it. Oh, puppies.
I didn't know that. I thought Spotify had a lossless level. I did not know that because I just use Apple Music. I mean, and it's I think they say the highest is like 256 with their own codec.
It's like 15 bucks a month.
I think like it goes like Apple Music or Spotify, Apple Music for like the vast majority of people.
Yeah.
People that want higher quality will go Tidal, Cobuzz, Rune.
No, that's not a. That's just
that's not a service.
Yeah.
That's a player. Oh, my bad.
Deezer.
What's the other one?
Deezer.
Oh, Deezer.
Who uses Deezer?
I don't know. Who uses Crackle? Like what the fuck? What is this stuff? Why is like sometimes
a candy bar? So that's like the Crunch bars. That's what it is.
It's like a music streaming situation.
Who uses Crackle? That's hilarious.
Seriously, Deezer. I don't know what Deezer is. Every time I've heard somebody like talk about it, I've always immediately thought of like Napster or something. I feel like it's like totally illegal and you shouldn't be doing it and it's like crappy quality and you're going to get infected.
Oh man. I mean, I'm down to try it out. I'm sure they'll probably have more. That's the only problem with Cobuzz. They don't have enough titles on there. Right, so a lot of times I'll have a playlist that I import over because they have those websites that allow you to like transfer your playlist, right? And then a lot of them will just be kind of missing. So that's the only issue. Smaller company, but just not enough titles, I guess. I guess I shouldn't use Tidal. They don't have enough tracks or artists.
Yeah, I think David was telling us that basically they're all in the queue. It's just a matter of time when they get processed. Because you're talking about just millions and millions and millions of files, So that's the way he was. So it's like it's eventually coming, and it's always evolving, and they're always adding content to it. But I was surprised that I'm seeing a lot more of the new stuff now.
I was surprised my music is on Cobuzz. Yeah. I was just like, I searched myself. I was like, there it is, fantastic.
Like
Here's one. He says, I like Spotify's UI, playlist, and search features over the others. I'm glad you're getting that.
When do you think YouTube will hop on this? YouTube Music.
There's already YouTube Music, isn't there?
But YouTube Music
high-res streaming service. Oh, high-res.
They could do it, I'm pretty sure. So people hate on me for, I made a video a while back that I switched from Spotify to YouTube Music.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that thing has a lot of views. I didn't think it was going to get a lot of views. I really like YouTube Music. Reason being that YouTube pretty much knows everything about most people. If you're using Google or YouTube, they know all the stuff about you. And so they can kind of cross-reference all that info. And I noticed if I play a song, like I can just let that play for an hour. And it doesn't, all the songs are songs that I like. So I'm like, man, this algorithm is really good. And that's the main reason I use it. When you're taking a shower or driving, you don't want to be messing around, figuring out which track to play next, right? You just want it to play.
Oh,
right?
Speaking of which, did you guys, there's this Mark Zuckerberg documentary, not The Social Network, not the one with not that movie, but anyway, he was like 16 and he invented Pandora long before Pandora. And so he was like doing some homework or something. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg.
He did?
So he was doing some homework and trying to figure out what kind of project to do with his buddy, and then his music stopped on his iTunes or whatever. And then he's like, just like, hey, why does the music have to stop? So he wrote a program, and then I think, and it got really big in like in his school where they were using it, and I guess Microsoft came to buy it for like, I don't know, 40 million or something. He was like 16 years old, and he turned him down.
You know,
it's like, no. And it was Pandora. That's all it was. It was
crazy.
It was picking the next song based on the song you're listening to.
You want to hear something kind of side note? My friend was at Harvard when Mark Zuckerberg was at Harvard, and he was like, just telling me like, oh yeah, I was there when he created Facebook, and it was just kind of this little internal thing. I'm like, man, that's kind of crazy. But yeah,
I remember when Facebook was like for college students only. Like you had to have a .edu address to get it.
Yep.
And then they expanded outside of that and just blew up.
Yeah. If you've seen The Social Network, it's actually a pretty cool movie on.
Yeah. I've seen that actually a couple times.
Yeah, I had this idea.
Justin Timberlake in it.
You guys remember? I think it was called Foursquare, where you would like, check into different places.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was thinking, what would be a good idea is like if you could check into like a restaurant or something like that, and it could access, let's say, your playlist, your music playlist, and then for whoever checked in, it'll check theirs and kind of cross-reference it, and so it'll play music that everybody kind of likes. Oh,
interesting.
Whatever.